What's up guys, Fitnurse Ty, back with another YouTube video today, and today we're going to be on the topic of things I would have done differently during my first semester of nursing school. Let's get into it. So the very first thing I would say that's probably the most obvious is I wish I would have studied more efficiently. And you might be asking, what does that mean? Well, let me tell you guys. So I would normally study on the PowerPoints, and this is particularly in the beginning of the semester. I would just look at the PowerPoints, read over them, and I wouldn't really actively study. I wouldn't take detailed notes. I wouldn't make my stories, my awesome story, and I was not putting active energy into it. Now that I know that it really works, and I only started using active studying towards the later part of the semester, I should have been doing it the entire time. And trust me when I say this, I will be doing it from here on out with further semesters. So that's number one, is I wish I would have known how to study more efficiently and retain the information in a shorter amount of time, because you do have a lot of information to cover in a very short amount of time. Alright guys, number two, I wish that I would have contacted my professors more often. I wish I would have emailed them as soon as I had questions. I wish that I would have talked to them in person, because let me tell you, there were many times when I was studying and I had a question. I was like, oh, I'll remember this question, I'll email them later. And I would never write it down. And I would always forget, and I would come back to it later and be like, I still don't understand this. But what you have to realize is the teachers in nursing school are generally always going to be there for you. I mean, they want to help you succeed. You're going into a profession where it's extremely important to do everything correct, and you want to do everything right. So the point is, you should be able to talk to them about anything, because they probably have a lot of experience. I mean, they're teaching this stuff. So just try and talk to them, and that's one of the things that I wish I would have done more, is get their perspective and get their knowledge and help me with the things that I had trouble on. Alright guys, and number three of things that I wish I would have done differently during my first semester, I wish I changed my mindset. Meaning, I wish I had a little bit of a different perspective during the course of those 15 weeks. Okay, so what does that mean? It means when you're studying the different topics such as patho or pharm, or even the fundamentals of nursing, the thing you have to realize is that all those things count because you're going to see them in the profession later on. So I would just study them at face value, and I wouldn't put really an emotional connection with it, or I wouldn't put scenarios in which would place me in the setting later in life and try to solve the problem. So I think that's really important, is that when you're studying the information, try to put it in perspective as if you are a nurse already and that you are trying to solve a problem. This will help you a lot, and it might even help you on your tests as well. So I just wanted to share these three things with you guys. The things that I wish I would have done differently during my first semester of nursing school. I'm giving you guys these tips because I think it could really help you through your nursing school. I know that I wish I had these tips. I wish I could go back, but you can't, you know. But all you can do is just take those tips and apply it now, and just keep moving forward and learn from those mistakes and learn how to learn better, right? So that's the key, is just taking these tips and applying them in your daily study habits, during nursing school programs, clinicals, whatever it may be. So guys, that's it. I hope it found it helpful. If you have any questions during this video, or if you have any questions about future topics that you'd like me to talk about, definitely leave a comment below. Let me know. That's it guys. Like the video, subscribe. Peace out.